All right, we're here live after some glitches and some delays. We're here, folks. And Gavin, I know I was just kind of filling you in, but we have people from all over the world, and we have two students at least that are in the middle of the Atlantic on different cruise ships. So we have
Okay,
people connecting from everywhere here.
be careful not to bump into each other. That would
Yeah.
be a little scary.
Yeah, watch out for the rogue waves up there in the Atlantic. But thanks for joining, no matter where you're joining from. We also have someone from New Zealand at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, as usual, an international audience at all different
It's
times.
so
So,
awesome.
coffee and cocktails, depending on where you are. Let's dance, Gavin. We're coming in here with a really nice hand to start with.
But I have to say thank you because like when we see the first hand, like sometimes I come into this Zoom and I'm facing like this is a ridiculous problem and I'm like, oh my God, we really have to go through this first hand. At least we have like a normal response to start the hand. I know like I'm worried about I say that now and I can only
Until the
imagine
next
how
bit.
this hand is gonna develop, but at least we have a pretty normal one spade response here.
Yeah,
See how
nice.
we how we can go.
We'll start easy. And also, I just have an announcement I haven't even told you yet. The channel, my channel, is either passing or about to pass 3 million total views. So
Oh, cool.
thank you
That's
all for that, for showing up and watching. And
That is
I
a
know,
lot of time spent watching bridge. That's
yeah, and I
cool.
know a lot of you have put in probably 100,000 a piece for each of you, so that's great too. But the more the merrier, and that number just keeps growing, and we really appreciate you guys watching and participating, especially in this special event every week. So here we go, folks. One diamond pass, one spade. Ooh, there we go. Two clubs. Partner has the minors. We have the majors. Should we poll the audience here and see how they're feeling?
Sure,
All right.
sure.
So
Yeah.
what are we gonna
So,
give them here?
well,
Let's
that's the hard part is because there's only so many bids we can make here. We could bid three no trump. We could
Yep.
bid two
Two
hearts. We
hearts.
could bid. I'm that's it.
Nah,
Those are the two.
let's do it.
I can't see us doing anything else because like I just want to say like we need to make sure we're going to game. That's what I see when I see this hand. So like
Exactly.
that we anything that's not forcing, I'm not even gonna let. I don't even want to let you guys make a non-forcing bid here.
Yeah, yeah. So let's give it to them. And this is a weird spot because this looks like a natural kind of situation, right? But this is not, in fact, what our two heart bid is going to mean, which is getting almost all the heat here. Some people are jumping to three no trump, which honestly, in a robot situation and match points, might sometimes get you a good score. But I think we want to kind of be we want to get to our best spot here, especially at the beginning of these
Look,
matches.
if partner has a singleton heart, bidding three on trumps is just going to be a
Terrible.
disaster.
Yep.
So not I mean not necessarily, but it's very likely to not be good to play three no trump when partner has a singleton heart. So whenever we have a doubt of which game we want to play, we need to find a forcing bid that's going to let us have the room, and that's what force suit forcing, which is what two hearts is good for. It's a
Yep.
it's a way for responder to set the game forth. It's funny. I've just been doing a series of classes on game forces and in person, and I'm talking, and the thing I love, I was just saying, like game being once you're in a game force, it's like you can breathe easy.
Yeah.
You know that partner can't pass you. You can go slowly. We can discover all the information we need to go to the right game. And so force through forcing is one of the tools for responder to set a game force. We have an opening hand, and our partners open the bidding. We need to make sure we're in game, so we have to find a forcing bid.
There it is. And here we now have all the time in the world to discuss our potential best spots, and partners suggesting it's going to be no Trump, and I think that's about right now, right?
Yeah, so now it's partner's shape is probably singleton spade, three hearts,
And then
five
five.
diamonds, and four clubs.
Yep.
That's what we were expecting. And you say, but they bid 2-0 with the singleton. And actually, yes, it's very important there that they do bid no trumps when they have hearts stopped. Because if we don't have a spade fit, no trumps is going to be the other possible game. I mean, the other most likely game that we want to get to. So partner needs to tell us about that stopper in the fourth suit if they have it. So
Well, in
that's why
fact,
they bid.
let's dial in the rules for them in this situation. When we're responding to fourth suit forcing, folks, it's kind of just two steps or two priorities. Do you have three card support for a major partner as shown? That's your first step. When you don't have that, it's about stoppers in the fourth suit. And when you have neither of them, any other bid is essentially just saying, hey, I don't have those two, right? So sometimes you could pattern out and shape here, but remember, those are the two priorities here, and partner has shown the second priority. And I would guess we're just going to kick it in.
We only have 15. Even if look in a best hand tournament, we know partner
Yeah,
doesn't have more than
yeah,
15, so we know it's not a likely slam hand. But even if even if it wasn't the best hand tournament, we still 15 is just not enough to jump to 4-0, which would invite slam. We would need more like 19,
With a better
18,
hand, though,
19.
would you bid 3 hearts or something? Like if you had like in this auction, in a realistic sense, let's say you had like 16 or something and a better quality of placement of cards, 3 hearts would be kind
With
of
only 5 spades, yeah. Like all of
right.
our bids over 2-0 would be natural. If we bid three
Good.
clubs, it would be we have a club fit. If we
Yep.
bid 3 diamonds, it would mean we have a diamond fit. If we rebid our spades 3 spades,
No, we have
that would be
6 of them.
saying we have 6 spades and we were too strong to jump all the way to 4 spades over 2 clubs.
Yep.
And so if you had a hand like our shape where we don't really have a direction, we don't have a club fit, we don't have a diamond fit, we don't have 6 spades, 3 hearts is the only bid that would like make some noise
Right.
for partner to know like, hey, I'm not ready to just bid 3 no trump yet.
Yeah, for whatever reason that might be, which is usually, extra strength and things. So here we kick it in, and we'll see what they lead from our right. Our partner's technically the declarer over there. Okay.
So we didn't do well here by having partner be the declarer. It turns out that it would have been much nicer to have a heart lead coming in towards our queen. So that's not great. And unfortunately, when I see that diamond suit, the diamond suit looks like it can produce 4 tricks, but it's a little uncomfortable because when we play, yeah, when we lead the queen of diamonds, they're not going to take the ace.
No.
And so we're going to need to get over to dummy to knock out the ace of diamonds. And then we're going to need to get back over to dummy to enjoy the diamonds. And they're ripping one of our entries away right now at trick 1. So, yeah, so we could pop here with the queen of hearts, and if that works, that would solve all of our issues because we would maintain that ace of hearts entry. We could hold the queen of hearts, play the queen of diamonds, get it beducked, cross over to an ace, probably the ace of clubs, and then knock out the diamond. This is going to get a little awkward. I'm actually like at first thought, I'm actually thinking maybe we shouldn't bank on the diamonds for our source of tricks, that maybe it would be better if we play low from our hand right now at this trick.
Sure.
But I don't want to do it yet.
No.
Yeah. But so if we play low from our hand and win the ace, now we can take a spade finesse safely to west.
And then we can overtake the queen for 2 diamond tricks.
Yeah, maybe just build basically 2 diamond tricks instead of worrying and just try to set up our spades. That might be a better approach. I just think if we throw up the queen of hearts and it's wrong,
it's terrible.
The whole heart suit is gone. They have the jack, the 10, and the 9, and it's going to be easy for them to take all their tricks. And what we know from the robots is they don't normally lead like they're long. Although here, I guess it's the 4th suit. I don't know. They often lead our suit.
Yeah, but it's just I don't know. You just never know. I think the leads are just random, but this seems like it could be realistically.
But if the queen of hearts wins, we're obviously in a very, very nice spot.
Yeah, because now we have the flexibility to
we can play the diamonds and not worry about the spades. So
I just think the queen of hearts is very unlikely to win in these situations.
You think it's more likely they've led from not having the king? Yeah,
yes.
I agree.
It just feels like robot-y in this way. In a realistic sense, I think it would make more sense, but here it seems like yuck.
Yeah, so let's go with that other line. Let's play low and take a spade finesse, spade to the jack. So
yeah, I know how to get Gavin's. See, I have coffee.
Yeah, the mouse.
I know how to get Gavin's blood flowing. I just hey, let's play that. All right, so we're gonna win this.
It worked right now. You were demonstrating it, and we're like,
exactly. I saw your.
Oh my god.
All right, so what do about it? Now we have to kind of decide our throw. Are we gonna?
I think we take a spade finesse. Yeah, we play spade because we need to develop tricks.
And do we want to play a spade to the 9 or do we want
no jack? Deep? Yeah.
All right, nice hit 1. All right.
Okay, we're in business. So I really believe that they're going to duck the queen of diamonds, and that's really like to me, playing the queen of diamonds and having it go all low. That if that happened, which is what inevitably will happen if we lead the queen of diamonds, we're going to be stuck in our hand, and we're going to think, well, should we take the club finesse to the jack?
Right, exactly.
But that's to the wrong person.
Yep. And now the heart comes through.
But what about? Hold on a second. But what about if we start running our spades right now, and if the spades are good, then maybe somebody will throw a diamond.
Well, and we saw the 8 of spades get pitched over here. I don't know if that's a harbinger.
Could be queen 10-8.
Yeah,
it could
right.
be queen 10-8,
exactly.
or it could be queen 8. Yeah. I think let's try cashing the spades out. I think there's a good chance we can induce the robot to throw a diamond from 4 of them. So
I like it. All right.
Okay.
Well, we know this is it. Yes.
Okay.
Boom. All right.
So now I feel like we throw a heart from dummy for sure on this
Yeah, okay,
trick.
that's fine.
Okay.
And now we're
And
gonna throw.
we could throw two clubs,
Mhm.
but um, they're gonna have the ace of hearts, or sorry, the king of hearts to cash either way.
Yeah.
So if we throw two clubs and then we go after the diamonds like that, I feel like we're gonna end up throwing the four of diamonds away anyway on the good heart. So I think that we should throw a diamond now to try to convince them to throw a
To pitch
diamond.
a diamond. There's
Yeah.
one,
Okay.
and let's
Okay.
just let's let them see. Okay.
So they've pitched the eight of clubs there. So now we play the seven of spades and throw
Pitch a
away a
club.
club.
Yep. There's a club, and there's
Okay,
a heart.
now we overtake the queen of diamonds with the king.
Don't have to.
Oh, okay, we didn't have
Amazing.
to.
Can
And now
cash
they
that
cash
out.
the king of hearts.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Now
so
we
we got
might
some.
have a little squeeze action, or at least a finesse or something here.
Yeah, so we throw a heart.
Yeah.
We throw a heart, and then we can
We can
throw
throw a club.
I would throw a heart again,
Fine.
just because I'm not sure which way we're gonna go on that last
And
card.
now we throw a club for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
There's a diamond.
and now club to the
King.
king, and the club. I feel like we're going up ace. Yeah, okay. So the king of hearts was offside.
Yeah,
It was
that
I think it
good
was
for
Jack
us.
10 third of hearts. No, Jack 10 fourth.
No, yeah, they actually had a normal lead here for once. Jack 10 fourth.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the results stream over here.
But we
and
were
there it
spot
is.
on. The diamonds were 5-2. So that the four diamonds pitch didn't hurt us.
Yep.
The queen of 10 fourth of clubs were offside. We definitely did by far the best we could do on this hand. There was no other trick that we could have. We were, if we went up with the queen of hearts at trick one, that was it. We were going to only make three. So
Yeah.
this was a huge. It was a perfect line of play for this lie of the cards for
And
sure.
we have a few people along with us at 85.7, so we will take that. We'll come back to those people if we need to figure out who we're dealing with later. And now we're on to the next hand. And is that 22 right there? Boom. This is
All the aces, 22.
almost our biggest two-no trump bid. It's two clubs, and then we rebid two-no trump to show 22 to 24 balanced. And now, folks, we have all of our system that we would have over our normal two-no trump opener. So this is a transfer to spades. We're just going to bid three spades. And now the question is, do we go for some match point scoop, or do we do normal stuff here?
So when we open one no trump and partner transfers and jumps to three no trump to give us a choice of games, they're almost always 5-3-3-2. Because when you're the responder to one no trump and you have a two suited hand, you typically transfer to your major and then bid a
Make
minor.
forcing bid with that minor suit,
Right.
or whatever.
And
suit
that
it is.
exposes your very unbalanced hand. But here, partner will always, no matter what their distribution is, if they're 5-5, if they're 5-4-4, they don't have a way to bid their minor below three no trump. So they're just always going to transfer to spades and bid three no trump. So typically in this spot, this is a spot where we would not leave three no trump with a 4-3-3-3. If we had opened one no and we had the same shape, we probably would leave three no.
We would
But
consider it more,
yeah,
more seriously.
It's funny because like if they lead their weak suit clubs, I don't see how we're going to take an extra trick in no trump than we or in spades than we are in no trump. So
Heart
it
lead
depends
could be
on what
disaster though.
it
If
could
partner
be,
has
but
like Jack fifth of spades or something, or
it could be a disaster, but it also could just be fine. Like it could be that it could just be that we have five spades and three clubs and two.
We have Krish giving the pull sign in the chat here. Let's give it to the audience. I'm okay
he said
doing
pull, but he said pull, not pull. But
that's what I mean. Pull. Did I say pull or pull?
I thought you were about to pull the audience because he said pull.
No.
Okay.
I was saying.
I think it's pretty close. Honestly, I really think
agree.
it's close. I feel like if they lead a club, we definitely want to be in 3-0. If they lead because the problem is a rough in partner's hand. If partner has a double, that's not getting us an extra trick. Yeah. The only reason to play four spades would be if they knock out our heart stopper and then we need to let them in.
Yep.
That's really the main reason that we would need to play four spades.
And no
Otherwise,
hearts.
trick wise, we're probably going to take the same number of tricks in both contracts. I don't see us taking a rough in our hand.
But what you said about this circumstance is really important to recognize, folks, because the one no trump route is much easier because we have room to discuss those shapely hands, whereas here partner does have a wider range of shapes. We'll see if that matters to the audience because we're going to let them bid. And
I want to see. Is it going to be split? Is the audience?
It's close right now. Let's keep it up there. Keep going, folks. Keep making your bids or making your choices. It's it's like 54, 55 for pass and 44 for four spades.
Look, I like the gamble. I'm just saying. It's not like if it's definitely. I'm definitely keen to gamble. How are we gonna have a 90%
changed so
game?
much in 3 years. You've changed so much. All right, I ended the poll. Pass 55%, so we're going for it. We're passing. We're gonna play 3-no Trump, even though a lot of you are screaming, pull the four spades. We're going with it, folks. Majority rules, pass, and let's dance, folks. What do we got here?
Startage. Well, oh my gosh, what a dummy. Oh man, we did not do this
Well,
oh no, we got the heart lead and we got a ridiculous.
I feel stiff king of diamonds coming for us, though. I feel it, Gavin. Or maybe the Queen of Hearts holding here, because that's kind of our only chance.
Yeah, I mean, look, if the King of Hearts was on side, yeah, you're right. Like being in 3-no Trump might still not have been the end of the world, because in four spades, you're gonna lose 2 spades for sure, right? And we 5 diamonds, 3 clubs is 8, and 2 aces is 10. It's probably still, yeah. If the King of Diamonds is on side, 4 spades is gonna be better. But if the spades are breaking 4-1, 4 spades could be pretty bad too. So. Anyway, let's Queen of Hearts wins, please.
Yeah, just
please. It doesn't feel like it. I don't like it. Usually the robot leads.
Did I play the queen already? Did we win?
Yes. All right, we're in business.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay.
Come on.
All right. Not wait. We want to play 10 to die, right?
No, queen, because we can always drop the jack under the queen. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now. Dream. Okay, but now let's just take our time here. Now we're actually in business. Like amazing the turn of events here. The difference between those kings being in the other side. So
it's just almost
how many tricks do we got? 6 diamonds, 3 clubs, and 2 aces, and the Queen of Hearts. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're right. 6 diamonds, 3 clubs is 9, 2 hearts is 11, and the ace of spades is 12. So we have to try to squeeze them. Yeah, for that last trick.
Do we cash clubs now, or do we not let them know what's going on?
Oh, so yeah, we could just try to like not legitimately squeeze them and just make them keep. They don't know we have 3 spades. When we pass 3-no, did it tell
they think we have 2 spades.
Did it tell the robot we have 2?
I would almost guarantee it, but let's find out. It won't let us actually sweat the pass.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it stands to reason that they think we have 2 spades for sure. They kind of take that stuff to the bank, I think.
Maybe that's just the play, is we run our 5 diamonds and keep ace doubleton of spades.
Sure.
We throw a spade early, and they'll just think, oh, I don't have to protect spades anymore, and they won't know what's going on.
Yeah, we throw like the 10 of spades earlier.
Yeah, they just won't know what's going on. Exactly. That's probably better, because in order to play for a squeeze on this end, there's not any. It's weird. We have all the rest of the tricks, but there's no squeeze that really jumps out at me.
Exactly.
The only way we could really squeeze them is if it's like a double squeeze around hearts.
Correct.
And I just don't see it happening.
I think I don't have enough coffee for that.
Okay. I think I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna pitch spades for us. I think we're gonna.
I agree with you.
10 of diamonds.
I think we can just kind
of first pitch 10 of spades. Get it out of our hand
and then we just pitch a heart and a club and we let them dance.
Yeah, exactly. They have no idea.
There comes a spade.
1 spade. Now a heart over.
Yeah, ace, king, queen of clubs.
2
there goes
spades.
a spade.
We need one more spade here, my friends.
Let's go, lefty. Nope.
No.
All right.
Oh well, they capped it. They didn't have.
Well, I mean, whatever. We got to play 3-no Trump, making 12 tricks.
Yeah, we got our.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
All right. We did not need more, folks. We did scoop up 100%.
Thank you, audience.
Please,
Thank you.
Please, no one speak of a 90% game. Please, no one talk about it. Okay, Gavin, it's out of our minds.
I almost talked about it right after the first board. I'm like, we did it. We had above average first board. We're like,
okay, all right.
We're home.
We're just gonna keep playing. We're not going to reference anything, but just take a quick peek at this hand. I think when the dummy came down, we were a little bit tilted that we weren't in spades, but that ended up working out quite well for us. In spades,
funny how it works.
In spades, it would have been
dummy.
Way less stressful.
Oh my god, that was a really disgusting dummy. Yeah, absolutely the worst dummy imaginable.
People kind of went a little further on this one. They super accepted, I see, and then it went some sort of control bid / okay. Well, we'll take those results.
I guess the dummy really reinforced the point of how a partner has to bid over 2-no.
Exactly.
They were 6-5 and they never got to show their second suit. So.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. All right, so let's jump in and wait, where am I? There we go, Gavin. Okay, next hand. All right, this looks like a normal 1 spade bid to start. Are we gonna get the? Okay, should we Should we poll the audience here? Or
Yeah, I
should we
think that there's
just
three choices here
let's
pretty
do it?
clearly. There's pass, there's double, and there's two spades. Those are the three things that kind of stand out to me, and we can just talk about it. We can give you the poll first, and then
Yep.
we can talk
And then
about
we'll
it.
talk as we're throwing it up there. Two spades, pass, and double. All right, here they come, folks. Here are your three choices. Now there is pretty standard understanding here about the relation of your bid to the number of cards you have in their suit. Right. So in this situation, when they overcall, the less you have in their suit, I would say the more likely it is that you're going to act in one certain way. What do you think, Evan?
Yeah, well, when we have length in their suit, we would usually just pass it out.
Yeah.
That would be a pretty standard. Like when you have too many clubs, it's not usually going to be good to come back into the bidding.
Yep.
When you have short clubs, your partner is kind of expecting us to at least reopen with double.
Yep.
That's the thing is playing negative doubles. If partner's got long clubs over there and they want to double two clubs for penalty, the only way that they can do that is by passing two clubs and hoping that we reopen with double. And the more clubs that they have, the more likely that they can be confident that we have short clubs and that when we have short clubs, we are going to reopen. So they're safe to pass for a reopening double when they have long clubs.
And if I can just jump in, Gavin, just to kind of, there's a lot of questions in the chat. This is always a takeout double when we're making it. But what we are doing by making this takeout double, especially when we're short, is we're allowing partner the opportunity to convert it to a penalty double when that is their kind of strategy on this head. Sorry, Gavin.
So no, you're good. But here's the problem I see with double is, let's say partner doesn't have a trap pass of clubs and they bid two hearts or two diamonds. I would way rather be playing in spades on this hand. And unfortunately, I'm going to guess that if we double and then correct two of a red suit to two spades, it's going to tell the robot we have like 27 points or whatever. Like it's going to have one of those ridiculous explanations.
I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I think you're right. I think it definitely shows something extra when we do it that way. And I will also tell you that the robot is terrible at converting these to penalty doubles, even when it's right to do so. I can't say they won't ever do it, but I find them pulling in spots when it's just kind of silly to do so. In a realistic sense, though, I mean, I like
also like so there's partner didn't make a negative double, which is really weird. That's the other thing I just want to point out is that we only have 13 points and lefty has at most 13 points, right? It sounds like I mean, look, it's partner almost certainly has club length, but I think partner doesn't have four hearts for one thing, because they probably have enough points to make that negative double if they have four hearts. So I'm more leaning towards just bidding two spades and being done with it, because what I'm worried about is that if we double, we're not going to get back to spades.
And let's look at the poll is agreeing with you at this point. It's two spades 58%, double 34%. Just a quick discussion of this situation in general. Usually when you're short in their suit, you want to reopen double in realistic situations. We're a little bit
the six spade changes it a tiny bit.
For sure. If you had a 5-card spade suit and like 4 diamonds and a stiff club, it's a lot easier to kind of get in there and do that, obviously. But here we're gonna bid 2 spades.
Yeah.
And partner looks like they have
so partner definitely had the trap pass. They had the trap pass for sure.
You know it's bad when partner just bombs game after they pass. So let's see what their hand looks like. Whatever. What are they doing here? What did we show?
We showed 15, it said, or 14. So we have what we said we had. So
we got a few losers here, but avenues to get rid of some of them.
We've got some red kings to deal with here.
I'm not sure what the robot was thinking here. I mean, I probably would just bid tuna trump with this hand.
Or 3 spades,
sure.
Right? 3 spades invite us, right? You to show that 10-point hand, it would kind of get.
I mean, originally, like over 2 clubs. I mean, I don't know if I would want to make a penalty pass.
Oh
with
no,
this
I
hand.
actually like passing with that hand. I have to say, like, because what happens is one of two things is going to happen when you pass with that north hand is when partner passes out 2 clubs. That means partner's got 3 clubs probably, and you're defending 2 clubs on a non-fit vulnerable. You're going to get plus 200 a lot, even undoubled. I prefer that to an aggressive 2-0 where when you invite with 10, look, the hand is kind of good enough for 2-0, but the problem is when you invite with 10 and partner has opened on an 11-point hand, you're in an 8-trick contract.
My partner's Gavin Wolpert, bro.
Yeah,
I'll send him in there with that 11 opposite
he's
10.
reopening double, and we're getting 500. That's what's happening. So, all
All
right.
right,
So we're gonna win the ace of
yeah.
clubs. That is our easy play of the hand. Now we have now we have to kind of figure out our red suit losers and the king of spades.
And
So lefty has
we don't have a ton of entries to that north hand, so we're going to really be picking our spots here.
well, we actually it's interestingly that nine of spades is a possible entry,
Sure.
and the queen of hearts is a possible entry. We got the queen of hearts needs to be an entry.
Yeah, for sure.
else
If we're going to have
right?
any shot at this.
Yeah. Lefty's got 13 points or less or fewer rather, and so they have king queen jack of clubs. The king of hearts is 9, and the king of spades is 12. It would be very helpful if it was the king of spades and the king of hearts.
Yeah. King Doubleton of spades also would be absolutely a stiff king. Also, we can handle all that stuff.
But maybe before we go and attack diamonds, we should probably figure out about the other kings. Like if we see that East has one of the kings, like let's say East has the king of spades. Now we know for sure that Lefty has the other kings, and maybe when it comes time to play the diamond suit, instead of playing to the queen, instead we can maybe play them to have king Doubleton and yeah. So it feels like we need to not deal with diamonds right away. I feel like diamonds is the last priority on this hand.
Well, we need to get to our hand.
So yeah, so we don't normally like roughing in the long hand. That's a bad habit, but really I don't see another way back to our hand right now other than roughing a club, and then I think we should start by finessing trumps.
Yeah, and low to the 9, correct? Or you want to play the queen and get a little coverage, and then we can have an.
Are they going to cover? I don't know if they're going to cover.
I doubt it. Went out with king third. We know that, but king Doubleton will get a cover probably.
Yeah, they would cover with king Doubleton. What do we want once they show up with what? Like, let's say the spade finesse holds. Really, what we would like to do next is play a heart up to figure out the king of hearts. So I think we would rather be in our hand. So I think we should lead the queen of spades so that if it wins, king. Okay, small. They thought for a little while. Huh?
Okay, all right.
Okay, so they have king third of spades.
Yep.
It's sounding more like they have Doubleton diamond. So if they have the king of hearts, if East has the king of hearts, I still think we can make this hand. So small heart up. Yeah, do it. King. No, okay.
You want to do it?
Did they duck the king? Did they do that?
Sure. They could. They would. What would be their benefit for taking the king here?
Well, if we had a Doubleton, they might be scared we have a Doubleton.
Yeah. I mean, what's the alternative though? Play the
well,
the
alternative would be to eventually end play West. They have the king of diamonds, right? If they don't have the king of hearts, yeah, you're right. There's not so much benefit to playing the 9 right now. Anyway, you're right. Unless East is end played, like if East had a Doubleton, no, there can't be end played. They'd have another trump.
Yeah.
Try the queen. Do it.
Okay.
Okay, so now we know the king of diamonds is offside, so we win the ace of hearts. Don't rough it, please. Okay. So spade over to the ace, yeah. So they have
wow, they had 4 spades on our left.
Okay, well,
so they had 2 hearts, 4 spades, 5
that's
clubs.
an absolute disaster, right? That's a disaster because we're tapped out now, unfortunately. This is the problem with roughing in the long hand.
Exactly.
so it sounds like they're 6-4-2-1. Is that possible?
Either that or 5-4, 3-1, something like that, with 3 diamonds.
And would they have overcalled with king fourth, jack Doubleton,
Queen
stiff,
jack fifth,
and king queen jack sixth? They didn't play a club back. I feel like they would have played a club back if they had one. I feel like clubs are 6-2. So king fourth, stiff. Sorry, king fourth, jack Doubleton, stiff, and king queen jack six. It's a 10 count with king queen jack six of clubs. They would overcall 2 clubs with that. So we don't actually know where the king of diamonds is. And in fact, it's pretty much
way more
odds
likely
on favorite
to be in East,
with
right?
East.
Yeah. If West has 6 clubs, for sure. What do you think?
If West has 5 clubs, then it's almost certainly offside. So they would be 4-2-2-5. What does that give East? Would East have raised to 3 clubs with 3 clubs, the king fifth of hearts, a singleton spade,
and the king
of
diamonds?
No king of diamonds and jack of diamonds. No, they might not have raised with that hand. So we got to decide where the king of diamonds is. That's where we are on this hand. We're going to unfortunately get tapped out either way. We cannot make the hand. We're going to lose the king of spades. We're going to lose a heart. We're going to lose a slow diamond.
Yep.
And honestly, if it's king doubleton of diamonds offside, I actually don't think it matters what our play is. It doesn't matter, right? So it's only if it's stiff king that we need to play diamond to the ace.
Yep.
And
which
then
it could be.
Well, yeah, which it
is
could
a lot
be.
to play for, though.
Super unlikely. Yeah, I think just take the diamond finesse and be done with it.
Let's go.
So they were 5-4. Just as long as we take the ace of diamonds, it doesn't matter. They had king doubleton. I don't think it mattered what we played.
No, it doesn't.
We lose 3 tricks. Yeah. No, I don't think it mattered at the point where we took the diamond finesse. Is my point.
No, understood. Whatever. All right, so down 2 for minus 100, and that is 50-50. We'll take that. I mean, we'll definitely take that. Let's take a little peek over there, see what everyone. I mean, we were passing 2 clubs was the winner.
Well, that was not going to happen. We were
Never,
not passing 2 clubs,
never,
so everybody else was in 4 spades, 2 down.
This is a match point. Look at this, folks. This is a match point. Just discussion here. Even terrible results like down 2 can be very average because you're kind of just doing the same thing as everyone else. Kind of weird that 2 clubs wins this one, but congratulations to that player. We're still doing pretty well though, Gavin.
But our 90% game went out the window.
Hey! Shh. Did it really?
Yeah.
By the way, someone did a really good job on one of those videos. I should share that with everybody. Remember we had the discussion of what we need. They sent a nice chart, so we'll refer to that next time. I can't remember who it was, but thank you, whoever that was that sent that. I'll try to get it on here. Looks like we have a normal takeout double here.
Yeah, right? Do it. And just for those of you out there who are under the misconception that when you make a takeout double of a heart that you must have 4 spades, it's not the case. You just need to have support for the other 3 suits.
Yeah, and just take this as a perfect example. This is the only bid, and it's the perfect bid for this hand. However, we see, it looks like a support double here. Partner made a free bid, so we have lots of stuff going on, right? The double here is just support double by East. Do we take a call here, Gavin, when partner makes a free bid like this, or are we out of this after our double?
So, sorry, I just got caught looking at the last hand. I'm answering you, but I need you to go back, and I need to go back to the last hand to just point something out, which is pretty amazing. So the heart suit. Look at the heart suit. Click through our play to the point where we played the 2 hearts.
Yeah.
This was the ideal heart position for us. And we said, how could it ever matter to play the 9 of hearts? Well, check this suit out. So we played the 2 hearts, and now before we played the queen of hearts, check back 2 tricks. So this is something like the odds of this happening are like impossible. This is something called an intra finesse, but it was like a super deep intra finesse where because West had jack 8 of hearts, we could have stuck in the 9 and had it go 10. And now the next time we go to dummies ace of spades and play the queen of hearts and pin the jack and our 7 would have been right. Good. And honestly, like in retrospect, after seeing the 8 and like believing that if we really believed they didn't duck the king, that was something we could have done and just beaten those -2 4 heart people. And maybe we could have even made it if we did that because
it's given us -1 with that, but you're right. That's pretty darn good. Okay. I think they donated a trick back to us in the wash.
That's the problem is you guys are all, when we're on the next hand, you're all looking at the next hand.
You're so bridge obsessed.
But no, the problem is that on my Zoom screen, I can still see the sidebar of the last hand. So like the last hand is just staring at me, and I can't get away from it. Worry. You guys are all on the new hand. All right, so what happened here? We made a takeout double.
Do the Bob Hammond.
Can't do it. I'm not Bob Hammond. I wish I was Bob Hammond. I'm not Bob Hammond. Okay. So a heart double, a spade, partner free bids 2 clubs, and it goes double, and now it's our bid. So you asked, would we take a free bid here?
Yeah.
So one opposite partner's free bid, and I like our hand. When the fact that we have 4 clubs is definitely a bonus for this hand. But what I don't like about our hand is they've bid a spade, and our king jack of spades is underneath the 1 spade bidder. But with that said, I just can't see us selling out to 2 spades on this hand. So the question is, should we bid 3 clubs right now and take away their opportunity?
With 3 clubs,
right? Or balance 3 clubs. So what would it say that 3 clubs says?
Wide ranging still with 5 clubs though.
5 clubs. Well, we do not want to do that because then the robot might bid 4 clubs if they compete to 4.
Right.
So let's just pass.
Yeah, and let's see. Okay, 2 diamonds.
That's interesting. What is 2 diamonds?
Natural?
It should be
Yeah.
non-forcing. Yeah.
Natural 8 to 12, two hearts.
6 or more hearts.
I
And now
mean,
we bid 3 clubs. Partners now got 3 spades for sure because they didn't bid 2 spades. So partner shape is something like 3-3, 3-4. We have a lot of losers at 3 clubs.
yeah, and honestly, they may not even have a fit on this hand. We might be taking
Well,
them
the
out
fact
of...
that they bid 2 hearts, didn't that say they have 6?
It
Oh, partner
does,
could
but
have 4
do you
hearts.
really
Yeah.
think they have 6 hearts here always when they do it this way?
What did 2 diamonds? How many diamonds did 2 diamonds
It
promise?
just said
Promise.
biddable. That's all. All right, so
That's yeah. Well, I don't know what
that's weird.
that even means. Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel very comfortable competing to 3 clubs in this hand. It feels
I
off.
feel
It feels
like
like we're gonna go
yeah, I feel like
down.
we should just pass and just do our good thing that we do on defense. You know, I don't.
I'm with you. I agree.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's leave
Wow,
it. Okay. Okay. Well,
it wouldn't have mattered anyways, apparently. But
yeah. So this is now a very weird spot. So
sure,
lefties now got 4 spades and 5 diamonds, or it's right we think, and
something like
2-2,
that.
something like that. 4, 5, 2-2. That's or sorry.
They definitely don't have 3 hearts. We know
4-2,
that.
5-2 is what
Yeah.
we think they have. 4-2, 5-2. Leading the ace of clubs. So where is the club going to go? The risk is righty is 3-6 something something in the minors. So there is a risk that dummies diamonds are going to throw away declarers clubs on the hand. So that's a little scary. But dummies diamonds also could throw away their spades, which are like it might not matter.
And we could lead the ace of hearts, I suppose, but that could be terrible as well.
Well, I feel like we what it looks like is going to happen on this hand is they're going to draw trumps and take the diamonds, or they're going to take quick diamonds. Diamonds scares me. The fact that we have 4 little diamonds is very, very sketchy
Yeah,
to
and
me
West
because,
has shown some length in this suit.
yeah,
for sure.
and good ones. So they're going to be good. So like it looks like the
Yeah.
kind of hand that they're just going to draw trumps and take their diamonds. So what did 2 clubs show from partner?
Just a free bid. Boom.
4 plus
4
clubs
plus,
with 6
6
to
to
12 total points. Where are their total points coming from on this hand?
I mean,
They
if they're
might
short diamonds, that could be really good for us, but that
partner could
seems
be
way
short
less likely.
diamonds. That's
It seems
interesting.
like
So what if
declare
declare
might
is
be-
3-6, 3-1?
I mean, that could be amazing for us. Now it goes diamond. We have the ace of hearts.
We
entry,
could
and
lead a
now-
diamond, get in with the heart, give him
Yep.
a dime rough, get in with the club, give him a diamond rough. That would be something.
Be amazing.
So 6 plus total points.
Mm.
There's not a lot. There's a lot going on this
Could
table.
have,
We have
like,
14.
King of clubs, queen of spades, or something over there, and just some random jack too. So
King of clubs, queen of spades. They could have the queen of spades. Yeah, they don't have to have a singleton diamond for sure. It seems like righty's 3-6, 2-2. That's what I would have guessed.
yeah, I mean,
3-6, 2-2. In which case we just need to lead clubs.
yeah, it just
Maybe-
it seems more likely that righty has the short diamonds, just based on the auction dynamic. But I mean, I don't know. This auction is
Well, righty's got could easily have
100%
short
clear.
clubs. I don't see why righty. Because righty
Just-
pulled 2 diamonds to
Just
2 hearts.
because they've technically quote unquote shown 6 plus hearts. That's all. That's and exactly 3 spades, right? So 3.
I think
6.
there's 3-6. I think they rate to be 3-6, 2-2 because we have 9 diamonds between us and West, and we probably have 9 clubs between us and partners. So I think that they're odds on to be 3-6, 2-2. And if they're 3-6, 2-2, is there urgency to lead our clubs? No, because partner could rough the 3rd round of diamonds anyway. So tough lead. What do we do? Ace of clubs, pull the audience. So I'm not letting us lead the ace of hearts. That is not happening. Ace
No,
of
it's
trumps
fine.
lead is like one of my least favorite leads imaginable. So it kills our timing, it kills our tempo, it maybe blows a trump trick. So I'm not a fan of the ace of trumps leads ever really. So
Well, I like
ace-
leading low from ace third. That's my favorite.
okay.
But we
Yeah,
don't
sure.
have that option here. So
Ace
what?
of clubs, diamond, or even a spade is in the game. Spade's gonna feed him a trick, but the problem is we're never gonna get our spades set up, right?
Let's
Let's
just choose between ace of clubs and diamond. I know what I would choose here. Well, let's give it. That was Nate. I said we could lead the ace of hearts, but that's probably blowing a trick. If you want me to replay it. Nate's a troll. I've seen him before.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He is. Self admitted one.
That's close. Give it a few more moments. It's fluctuating literally moment by moment between each lead. So I'm going to give it some more time. Keep voting, folks. It is super close, either tied or 51-49. Wow.
All right, well, give it. Let's do it. Let's go. Well, the audience said it was 50-50 even.
I ended it.
All right, Rob. What you said, you knew what you wanted.
I ended it at like 51-49, but then
be the deal breaker.
All right, I would have let it diamond.
Okay, diamond lead. Let's do it.
All right. Ooh, that's not the worst holding we can see in.
So partner played the 4.
All right.
Okay, so now let's slow down just a little. So,
sure.
So that means that Declare was in fact 3-6-2-2.
Unless for some reason they have
heart.
5 hearts. Also, I think 5 hearts is a minuscule possibility. Just because
they had 2 diamonds, they would have passed. They would have passed.
Yeah, I guess so.
So this is fine. This is working out great. Yeah. King of Diamonds, partner Ruffs. Yep.
Magic.
Sorry, Declare. That didn't work out how you hoped.
Yep. So they over Ruff.
Okay, so now we can win ace and just play a heart. It doesn't really hurt us. There's no reason for us to break clubs. We don't know whether partner's got the ace of spades or the king of clubs yet. We really have no information. So I feel like we just bang a heart back. Nothing bad's gonna happen to us.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, you want partner on lead? You want to play the 10?
Yeah, we might as well let partner win the trick. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. Now we just have to cash our club now because it's too risky.
Well, we'll take it, and we can exit a club here if we want.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. After all that, our lead made no difference either. Did it? Well, no, maybe it did. Maybe it did because Declare felt urgency to quick pitch their clubs when really they could have ended up throwing their spades away. So,
not too bad. 78.6. And that just looks like tie for top with a bunch of different results. There were some people in 3 spades with the East-West cards. What precipitated that? Okay, if we bid 3 clubs, they find their spade contract there. Interesting. And some players making 3 spades, some only in 3 hearts, and then some whack job results there. Good stuff.
Okay.
78.6 will keep us right at 78.6%, and we will move on to this next board. Just the quick results, folks. Notice we were tied with all of them, and then we had these results here as well. So let's jump back in.
Yeah, we're running slow this week, so
look at this one here. Pass a diamond.
We have an opening hand, but this is the kind of hand that I'm not a big fan of overcalling vulnerable at the 2 level with only a 5-card suit in this guard like a random hand with lots of losers. So let's pass and not overcall.
I like it. We'll probably be against the field here, which is okay in my book. You want to take action now?
Now we have 5-4 in the 2 unbid suit, so we kind of have a perfect takeout double, and we can bring in both clubs and hearts.
Okay. Partner floated.
Didn't know. What did our double say?
It showed 4 plus clubs, 4 plus hearts, 14-16.
So partner's got spade length, right?
Partner may have
5
a complete
spades.
disaster over there. They
but
float
partner
these
has
things
5 spades, right? They didn't play a spade fit, so partner's got 5 spades over there, and they don't have 4 hearts or 4 clubs. I mean, it feels like we need clubs. We need to get our club tricks to beat 1-no trump. So the question is, do we lead the jack of clubs or the 6 of clubs? And it's probably pretty close. I'm a little worried partner only has 2 clubs, so that makes me inclined to lead the 4th best instead of the jack. Normally with ace jack 10 we would lead the jack. So we just have to hope partner has the queen or the king of clubs. I think let's lead the 6 of clubs.
I'm a fan, sir.
Queen from partner.
Let's go 9. I'll take that. I'll take that.
So dummy hitting with only 8 points is pretty good. We had how many points did we start with?
We had 13
9,
exactly.
13 and 8 is 21, and Declare has 12 is 33. So partner's got 7. Let's play low and hope partner has the queen of diamonds.
Get a club back.
Spade back is what they're gonna do. No, the robot.
Wow. I mean, does partner have a stiff club?
We have to go up ace of diamonds and play the jack of clubs. I mean, we need to set up the clubs and hope Declare does. Okay, no.
Okay, partner did have a club. Thank you. Spade to our king could
They're
work.
not. They're
Partner has
they've got 7 top tricks. Yeah, we can throw a club, sure.
yeah. All right. Claim city.
Claim.
We can't claim a defense. Whatever. All right, that's minus 180, I think. 25% for us, 75 for the field. How'd the field navigate this one? They just bid 2 clubs. There it is, Gavin. Yuck. I mean, that's just a hand you don't want to be overcalling with. I totally agree with you. I mean, if the king of spades is in some other suit, clubs for that matter, maybe. In fact, more likely. But here, this is just a hand, especially at these colors. It makes sense to do it the way we did. I like our auction. And 1 no in the east is just that's that action there. Passing that is 100, but whatever. We'll take exactly what we took there. And we will go back to the drawing board.
We're now in second place, so we got some work to do here.
You want to open a no trump with this one then?
Yeah, this is a perfect one no opener. We're right in range. We want the lead coming into our hand.
This was majors, and this is just normal lead and
so it looks like partner's planning to sign off in 3 clubs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, can we bid 3 diamonds? What will that say?
Ask. 18
Rebiddable
total,
diamonds.
18 total points, 2 stoppers.
We don't have that.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. We'll dance here, right?
Yeah. I wonder what that even means.
That's stoppers in both majors? Yeah. Oh. This one will be a low stress playing environment right here. We have 6 clubs, we have 2 hearts, we have the ace of spades, and we have extra tricks in multiple ways, maybe even a spade end play at the end here.
I think that the what jumps out at me is that if we're gonna, the spade finesse is one way to take an extra trick on this hand. We have 6 diamonds and 2 hearts is 8.
Yep.
And we can build a club for 9 and a spade for 10.
Exactly.
But it looks to me like the best thing we could do is to play a club to our 10. Since West has showed both majors, there's a good chance they're short in clubs, and that's going to give us I think club to the 10 is more likely to produce an extra trick than spade to the queen. Let's put it that way.
For sure.
We take our free finesse right now by playing low from dummy,
just to make sure
and then we overtake the jack of diamonds with the ace.
Yep. So we have 2 entries over there with diamonds, and now a club to the 10.
Yeah. Most too bad.
Too bad. Which way do we want to win this?
Well, we want to. Where do we want to be? We're going to win this, and we're going to play a club, and they're going to play the other one, and so it's not going to really matter. So just, we can win it in dummy and lead a club from dummy. Yeah, sure.
Fine. 2-1.
Okay, so now we win this. And we cross over to the 7 of diamonds, cash the queen of clubs, throwing a spade.
And then run diamonds.
Yeah, and hope that lefty was 4-4-4-1, and they will get squeezed with the. We're looking for that last club from West.
Didn't get it.
No. Yep.
If
the king of spades was onside, then
I mean, whatever. We had a pretty good auction here, and 64.3. We'll take that above average. Did we gain ground? Did we lose ground? None of the above. Lots of ties at 430 and then some randos at the bottom there. So pretty normal result on this one, folks. Almost all the players, 3 no trump making 4. Let's jump back in, folks. I mean, you want to try it again, Gavin?
We might miss a spade. I'm just not a fan of opening 1 no when we have a good rebid like this hand, because also our hand, if partner has 4 spades, is just very, very powerful. I would count this hand as an 18 count if partner has 4 spades.
Well,
I would
especially
give myself...
now with our partners bidding, our opponents bidding hearts. You want to double this one?
But the fact that partner didn't make a negative double is pretty scary to me.
4 spades.
Yeah, they probably don't. Yeah, so we could just pass this out, but it feels ridiculous to leave them in 2 hearts. Yeah. So I think we should double for takeout, and hopefully. Okay, so now the fact that partner has 4 spades, we know they have a terrible hand.
Yeah, so let's pass. All right, I think we've done our job here, right? Unless you want to
compete. Did 2 spades promise 4? Probably not.
It says 4 plus.
But what would they do if they were like 3-4, 3-3?
Yeah, exactly. Especially if they have the 3 or 4 hearts over there. I mean, geez. So we're out, right? Do you want to continue?
Yeah. No, it looks like we've got more defense than offense.
Yeah, definitely. And it just looks too scary to play in this situation. 8 of diamonds lead. All right, we're going to win this ace.
Okay, if 5-4-3 of clubs doesn't look very nice. But the 8 of diamonds lead is probably from a doubleton or a singleton. How did the bidding go? It went. They opened. We opened a diamond.
Yeah, it went a
They
diamond,
overcalled a
a
heart.
heart past 2 hearts, double.
So lefty has like 3 spades and 5 hearts, and that 8 of diamonds is kind of meaningless. It's a little scary to play a diamond back from our
Yeah, for
jack
sure.
right now and try to give partner rough. Although we do have the ace of hearts, so we
True.
could get back in and play another
And we have
diamond.
the ace of clubs for maybe an uppercut for them later.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's if the 8 is a doubleton. What does the robot lead
Correct.
from 3 little?
Low.
Do
Although
they?
I don't know, dude. Sometimes I think they do make this lead from in a suit contract where they just make a random 3-card lead. Could be
I don't think we
anything.
can trust that 8 of diamonds over there at all.
Oh, God, I kind of want to though.
Okay,
So
well, if they do lead low from 3
spades-
little, then it's gonna. Yeah, so declare is probably like 3-5-3-2. Does that sound right? 3-5-3-2.
that would work.
The spade is just helping them rough a spade and dummy.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any urgency to take spades.
It looks like something they might do themselves just to kind of create tricks by roughing in the shorthand.
But is there urgency to take? The problem is that we might be, if we give partner a rough in diamonds, like let's say partner only has 2 diamonds. What if partner just had a natural trump trick over there?
That's a good point. But is that likely on this one?
Yeah, partner's probably got a spade on her, which means they probably they could have just
they
like
have
jack 10 for the
terrible
hearts.
hand. Yeah.
They let our suit. I'm not playing a dime back.
Okay, fine.
I think a spade is fine, not because I feel like there's urgency in spades, but I feel like
you think it's safer, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
I think sometimes that's the decision you're making is just what's not going to blow a trick for us at this point.
kind of wish we had cashed that ace of hearts first, because now we're on lead, and so I think now we probably want to lead a low club, and the reason I'm saying that is I feel like the ace will set up the king and queen on both sides. Now it really looks like the declarer is 3-5-3-2, right? So what we really want to do is we want to get partner in with their king of clubs to play another diamond. That would be ideal. So okay, partner didn't have the
Partner had something weird.
Yeah, you can throw a diamond. Okay, so it was a natural trump trick. Now throw a club.
Yeah.
Partner needs to play a diamond right now.
They did not.
They didn't do it. Yeah.
Whatever. They had a stiff club over there. This was bizarre.
They had a stiff king of clubs.
Yeah.
So what happened? So they did have 4 diamonds.
Yeah,
Partner had a stiff. So that the diamond back, trick 2 was the winner.
All right. That was terrible for us. 7.1%.
Oh, they had a 6th heart, which I guess we kind of.
Yeah, we had that maybe sussed out there with the bidding. 7.1. Just holding hearts to 3 was still going to be bad. The spade contracts were the ones that were winning this one.
Well, that we weren't going to do.
No
that
way.
was they bid 2 spades.
Actually, yeah, look at that. That's how you get them to do it. You make a faux reverse, basically. This should be a really big hand, right, folks? Yeah, that's a normal reverse, folks. That's the only way you get to play spades on this one, and honestly, that's a little high for that contract. All right, so Gavin, maybe we should have talked about the 90% game. We should have talked about the 90% game. It would have been
should have,
yeah. So let's go. We have an 11 count in 4th chair.
But we have 4 spades.
In 4th
so we have
place.
to open.
All right, so let's open 1 spade here.
No, let's open a club. Let's win this hand in the play. This is going to be a good play hand for sure.
You want a bit of no trump?
Yeah, let's bid a no trump.
Do it. All right. Oh. We might be defending this hand, or do you want to bid? Do you want to bid any diamonds here?
No, we don't need to bid. So that's a takeout double? Is that what it is? They didn't double 1 diamond, but now they're doubling 2 diamonds.
Yeah, very odd. They just didn't want to let us
All
play
right.
2 diamonds. So now we're in 3 diamonds, and we'll take it, right?
Partner didn't open a week 2 bid.
Right, and
they have a ton of diamonds.
When we're in these situations, I mean, I guess the human being is maybe not going to be passing this out as often as the robot might, but all we're looking to do in these situations, almost like an imps game, folks, you're trying to go plus, right? So we don't really care about over tricks here because there might be a lot of plus zeros in these situations. And it looks like we might have a tough time going plus here.
What did they bid over the takeout double?
They bid hearts.
Okay, so righty's got 4 spades and 4 or 5 spades and 4 or 5 hearts. They're probably 4-4.
Yeah. 3-2.
So
2,
Yeah, so
3.
we can duck. I feel like we can duck. We want to get ourselves to dummy. I think that ideally, we can use if the king of clubs is offside, we're gonna want to use the ace of clubs to throw away a heart from dummy.
Mm,
I feel like we should do that somewhat soon. So I want to duck now
good.
and see what happens. Ace.
There we go.
No, we can rough a spade.
Yep. David Devine, thank you so much for that. Appreciate the super chat, buddy. Queen of
And the
clubs.
club, yeah.
Let's do it. Okay. It was onside.
So, is there any reason for us not to play a? Yeah, I guess if lefty has 3 hearts, which they do. Oh, they bid 2 hearts.
Lefty has 4 hearts here. Right?
Do they? But righty made a takeout double. Don't they have 4 hearts? Didn't their double show 4?
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess they don't have to have.
Yeah, lefty was 3-3.
Yeah.
Lefty's like 3-3-2-5 or 3-3-3-4.
Sure. Babs, thank you so much.
I feel like we should just if we lead a diamond, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna stick in the 9?
No, exactly.
Wait, it's a little weird.
You're just hoping for a 2-2
we don't. So they're
anyway.
lefties 3-3-2-5 or 3-3-3-4, right? That's what
Okay.
we know. So
and the righty has some values over there, right? They had the king of clubs. They had the queen jack of spades. That's 6. So ace of hearts or no ace of diamonds, king of diamonds. Either of those could be fair game.
yeah, I think we should play a diamond in the 9. I do.
Let's
because even if it loses to the 10, we would have been fine. So
they tap us in spades.
We rough, and we can. I feel like we can lead the queen of diamonds because we really want to build an entry back to our hand.
Okay. And now it goes club. And now we can play a diamond of the jack and heart, or
I think we have to play a heart
got it
first.
Yep.
Because if we want to get that heart trick held, no, okay. They can't have 5 hearts. They bid 2 hearts, and they haven't pitched a heart. So play the 10. It's a free finesse.
Yeah. All right, that one. How do we end? Don't look.
How come? What happened?
We'll find out. We need a moment here. We got 3.6 on this last one, so we dug a deeper hole. But let's give it a second here. It's good for PSH Varts. 70% was the winner on this one.
We were struggling today. This is a battle.
We were doing great until like board 5, I think, and then we had a little bit of a downswing. So let's give it a second for this one to boot up. But come on, it's not our worst game for sure. We were sub 50 at least once, I think. Were we?
Well, we in our lives we've had some terrible games. There was one it was either 2021 or 2022 where like January 1st we had the worst game we've ever had, and January 8th we had the best game that we had ever had.
Right,
but it was like in the 30s. It was in the 30s for sure.
All right,
we used to have days where we would go for it like early.
Trying to find this result here for us. There it is. Now let's see the other tables. There's the pass out, folks, and there's the 1 diamond and 2 diamonds making. So
how did they? Because if we rebid 1 spade or pass 1 diamond,
God, yeah, that keeps them out of the auction, right? We're never gonna do that, right? And the 1 diamond, they just passed 1 diamond. That's
not unreasonable. That's
not too bad.
Yeah,
actually.
that wasn't unreasonable.
We could have thought about that one. That's a really good result there. I don't know if that
we might have thought about it, but I still think we would have just bid 1 no. You're not expecting them to bid again, right? Like it's gonna pass, a club pass, a diamond pass. Like nobody's coming to the bidding. Like you're really worried about letting them in. I feel like that we bid 1 spade to talk them out of the auction. To me, it's just whatever. We play 1 no and
Dave's right. Cowards. All these pass. Like, come on, you paid your entry fee. You paid 59 cents for this tournament. Get your boards in, folks. You got the best hand. Get in there. Well, Gavin, always a pleasure, my friend. Thank you so much. And folks, don't forget wolpertbridge.com for Gavin's Tuesday game and bridgelesson.com. And thank you so much for 3 million views on this channel, folks. Really great stuff. Appreciate it all. Thank you so much, folks. Later, Gavin.